Welcome to the Industrial Talk Podcast with Scott MacKenzie. Scott is a passionate industry professional dedicated to transferring cutting-edge, industry-focused innovations and trends while highlighting the men and women who keep the world moving. So put on your hard hat, grab your work boots, and let's go.
Well, hello there, industrial professionals. Thank you very much for joining me on Industrial Talk, and thank you for your continued support of this platform, Industrial Talk platform, that celebrates you, industrial professionals all around the world. You are bold, brave, you dare greatly. You innovate, you collaborate, you're solving problems each and every day. You are making the world a better place. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. That's what you do. Take it to the bank. Own it. You should. You should own it. What is queued up for the conversation is from Hexagon Live. It was a fabulous event. It was in Las Vegas, Nevada. And we're going to be talking to GIV Solutions. That's GIV Solutions. Meir and Tom, it's great. They use Hexagon AI when they deploy it in their, for their customer base. Now it's Octave. New thing. Take a note. It's going to be Octave. So let's get cracking. I'm going to make it a short intro. You deserve a short intro, because the conversation is pretty lengthy, but it goes into a lot of details. You can tell they have a lot of passion for solving problems and deploying this solution in a way that really, really helps. It's a fantastic conversation. The passion is there. The knowledge of being able to do what they do is there. It's easy. So let's get on with the conversation. Here's Meir. All right, once again, Hexagon Live 2025. We're on the zone floor. We're visiting with all of the incredible solutions that exist today that are making companies successful. Talking to Meir. We're talking to his son, Tom, right here, and we're talking about GIV Solutions. Right there. Make a note of it. GIV Solutions. Yeah, reach out to them. You know why you need to reach out to them? Because they know what they're doing. That's what they're all about. They're you definitely want these individuals on your team. How you doing? It's been 6 years.
Fine.
6 years.
I'm so happy to see you again.
Yeah.
And meet you, and it's wonderful feeling to have every year a better event than the previous one, to see the technology evolve, to see the recognition in GIV evolve. And the customers awarded on what we do. Meir Vivim, our first customer with Hexagon EAM, with Info EAM, received award Best in Maintenance. This event here in Hexagon Live 2025. It's a real pleasure for us.
Because you're a seasoned professional and you've been around for a long time.
Yes, quite.
And I want.
I have the next generation.
And now you have the next generation right here at Tom.
But with a lot of experience, a lot of earning his place and proving himself with the most complex projects of metro line in Tel Aviv, metro line in Jerusalem, which are great successes and award-winning also.
Let me ask you this, and this is off topic. So we come to this event, we come to Hexagon Live, we hear about all of the incredible innovation. It's happening. It's amazing. It seems like it's on steroids. It's just going so fast. How do you deal with the fact that technology is going at this clip, but adoption, humans, people, that part can't keep up? There's a gap. How do you deal with that?
It's a great question, because we have answers that we implement and practice day to day. We have, unlike most of the IT companies, technology companies, we have in-house, a branch that deals with change management. Change management is about psychology, about taking and merging the people of the customers, unions, to understand the value and for them and the empowering that they will get from implementation of those technologies. And therefore, where the toughest customers can be, like ports, railways, municipalities, in all those we had full successful projects, turnkey, on time, on budget, getting and taking for the ride, or for the journey, those unions, those workers, while they understand and they're really empowered. We train them, we make them able to modernize themselves, to make themselves more experts, and to work with better tools. And we show them, each one, from the technician to the department manager, to the VP, to the CEO, how they will gain, how they will improve and empower their management, how they will reduce risk, each one in every level, and perform much better, and therefore will be successful, and therefore they become friends, partners to the road, and choosing us again and again. And the rumor is spreading, and there is like from mouth to ear adoption of our solution.
Here's you mentioned one, critical infrastructure businesses,
Yes.
rail,
Yes.
roads. They're not known for being nimble and
Yes,
they
but let me tell you what they are, and what in everyone you can see here all the type of organizations, from smart cities to smart campuses of education, real estate, smart hospitals, energy, utility and water, railways, highways and bridges that has to be managed, road management, and what is together, what is connecting different industries. I had an insight because, as you said, you are many years on the road. I got the expertise and the insight saying that when you talk about intensive infrastructure organizations, intensive infrastructure and assets intensive, that provide services, you are in a different world than manufacturing. The ERP is not the best solution for them.
no.
Actually, is quite worse solution. Why? Because they are focused on planning the product, manufacturing the product, distributing the product. When you talk about services, there is nothing about that. When you talk about municipality service, you have crowd, you have tenants, you have people, you have communities. But yes, all of those with the infrastructure has the infrastructure. So they have in common the life cycle management and intelligence and challenges of maintaining best practice, or I say state of good repair,
Yes.
the American
Yeah.
slogan of that. This is in common. So we use Hexagon EAM in all of them as the platform. And we take then this basic, that this is common on, let's say, most, if not all, the partners of Hexagon AI and the direct are selling EAM for asset management, facility management, and asset lifecycle management. We say, of course, this is trivial, this is the basic. But now, what is your organization doing? You are a CEO of railways. So you are looking for a maintenance system, or you are looking to have a comprehensive, holistic management tool that will ease your life, will reduce risk, and will make your teams and all departments work in homogeneous way, look on the same data, on every single data, to manage it once and share it everywhere, and create the internal processes that cuts over departments, over silos. And suddenly we are considered a wonderful company, wonderful solution, and I would say discovery. We changed the conversation.
How will Okay, let's say I'm real. I'm a real guy.
Yeah.
That's where I work. And I work with you guys because you're a partner in my success. That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
Now, ALI is not ALI anymore. It's Octave.
Yes.
How does that impact me? How do you help
Okay.
me understand that that's a good move for my business?
Okay. So, first of all, we have to understand that this was initiated from Hexagon internal point of view. So, what I think there was, it's specifically, and I'm talking about an expert in
Yeah.
IT and an experienced guy about understanding how enterprises are evolving and developing. You have Hexagon bought EAM from
Yep.
before
Yep.
and added it to several software companies that they had, several software solutions that they bought from other companies. So you have like a family of solutions, and then you get Hexagon EAM, which is a monster relative to others. It's much bigger. And then you create what is called a מרכז כובד, like a gravity center, saying, wow, I have all the hardware and all the instruments on Leica and on Hexagon, on the robotic and all the engineering hardware and technologies. And I have a significant weight of software, of organizational software. Let's spin it off. Let's create a business opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm now like an analyst from the market.
But you have to be. It's part of your business.
I'm like explaining what I understand they did.
Yeah.
But now to your question, okay, what will be the change? The change will be that SIG division had solutions and had markets of, for example, cities, not the smart cities, but safe cities and geospatial, etc. And it was separate from the ALI. It was separate from the EAM. And it was a little bit complicated to work when separate divisions, separate profit centers, separate managers with the egos.
Right.
And now you combine it to one company and you align everyone to the targets. And then you get the fusion of all the knowledge, the expertise, the tools, the solutions. It will accelerate the solution quality and the go-to-market.
But then again,
this is the answer.
I'm rail guy. That's
Yes.
just going too fast for me. I'm trying to keep up with it. I'm still trying to succeed at the solution that I have.
What is written here?
It says transforming into the future.
Transforming you into the future. Come to us and we will, as a real guy, and we will assist you to make into the preparations and the process to go with the technology into the future. So we don't run in the pace of rumors of, every day there is something new about AI, etc. We are more like North Star. We identify the course, we identify your goals. This is the logo since 2001. We celebrate 25 years. Us taking hand in hand our customers to his destination in the horizon.
Right. That right there. That's that thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's a journey.
it's a journey. We together with the customer, we set the goals that he wants to reach, and we work with him on every aspect. It means technology, data, processes, risk management and risk mitigation, and training of people, identifying the personnel, setting the organizational structure, sometimes adoption of the structure in order to make that. And
Drinking from a fire hose. Here,
and ignoring what is called the fashion. Let's identify the real changes and the fashion. The fashion is changing very fast. So
it's good. You need a stable hand on this journey,
Yes.
and it would be easy for me, rail individual, to be overwhelmed by all of the chirping and the conversations out there, that shiny object, why it'll make it even better for me, and be able to understand a steady hand in all of this, because
Yes.
it can be overwhelming.
Yes.
It could be drinking from a fire hose and
Yes, something important that you mentioned. Why are we so trusted and successful? And first of all, okay, this is one angle to look.
all reason.
You need a leader. You need a leader
Yeah.
that knows, as you mentioned, knows what they are doing and where you want to get. So I can say that I may be qualified to that. But what I'm trying to say is, when you set a system that will be your digital brain
Right.
of the organization, you don't do it for 1 year. You don't say, okay, now I need socks, I'm buying socks, and tomorrow
Right.
You understand, the organization understands that it is at least 10 years, if not 15, if not 20, 25. We have contracts for 20, 25, 32 years. Those who establish energy plants they have a long run.
Yeah.
Those who pave or construct highways, toll highways, and then needs a system to operate it, because without the system, it's nothing. Smart cities, etc. So we have backlog of orders of hundreds of millions, and this is one thing. Second is that you must create a trust. It's not take the money and run. It's I'm coming to you and I'm telling you we will walk hand in hand for 20 years. And I'm taking you to previous customers that did this work for 10 years or 15 years, and they testify about, and they are willing. First of all, many are not willing, in other projects, other vendors. Hexagon is, they gave that feedback that they are so excited about the fact that we have so many references, so many case studies, so many testimonials, and people that are happy to testify and talk about that and recommend us. And understanding that it is a long run, that you need to be reliable, that the customer is expecting to get improved to approve the processes all the time, to reduce risk, to make it more and more efficient. And we show him how to do that. We show him how you can add rules, how you can adopt. Many organizations are changing the structure of management. Traditional systems, the IT says, it will take me a year, half a year to change it. Cannot do it in several weeks. We can. We showed and demonstrated again and again that the flexibility of the platform and the way that we operate and our service and the structure is we make enablement of organizational changes in timely manner. We deliver solutions that are just in time. And this is what a customer needs, in the evolving world, in the challenging world.
Oh, I guarantee you. One, if I'm a customer, I'm that real individual. I want stability. I don't want drama. That's one. And I want to be able to
enable change when you decide.
Yes, and I want to be associated with individuals I trust. That removes so much anxiety that that I can, as a user of the technology, I don't have to deal with that, because a lot of people have to, because they might just see somebody out there who is hanging a shingle, who's saying, we do this. I'll give you AI. There are so many people out there that saying, I do AI. Whatever that means, they do it. But do you trust them? Do you think they're going to help you along on that journey? Do you think you're going to succeed at the end of that journey? That's questionable. I would be concerned.
So let me tell you what I'm proud of what I and GIV succeeded to achieve. This is beyond the customers and the financial success and the growth. What I'm most proud of is the fact that I started alone and I grew a wonderful, excellent, amazing team of 70 people, which half of them are leaders in the level of VPs, of product managers, of strategic consultants, um, and, uh, and they absorb the DNA that I was just talking about,
Yes.
about keeping the customer satisfied, looking and identifying the needs and the requirements, committing to excellence, committing to reliability,
Yeah.
reducing the risk of the customer, and we are growing in a pace unlike Hexagon is not growing in our pace. Cut that off.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I mean,
Yeah, no, I
we-
understand.
vis-a-vis other companies, the fact that organically we didn't buy anyone. Organically, we grow and multiply the company, double the company every 4 or 5 years continuously. 8 times approved by the Innovation Authority of Israel for innovation grants because what they see that there is global innovation level, a business potential that justify this, and ability to execute in the company and the ability to lead. So we have wonderful team leaders and ability to run 20, 30, 40 projects in a global way in Europe, in Israel, in United States, and it's just the beginning.
But see, this was interesting. One last question, and then Tom, we're going to be talking a little bit about some use cases, some examples, and then we're going to pause it and we're going to get Tom in and mic'd up, and then we're going to do it again. But you're also nimble. I don't have to go through some bureaucratic type of, meat grinder to find somebody to help me with my problem or my challenge or my desire to do whatever I need to do. Your organization moves quickly and provides that to my satisfaction. That's how I see it.
Yes, but you're right, and there are many. Most of the customers we are engaged directly contracted to them and work directly with them. There are cases on mega projects that, like groups, are set, and it is defined to work through an ICT integrator. Almost every ICT company that we met wants to work with us because we are enablers also for them. We bring the brain. It's like Intel Inside for the PCs.
Yeah.
It's like GIV Solutions inside. But without this solution, they don't matter because ICTs are many. Many can provide the hardware, the communication, the cybersecurity, etc. But this digital brain for those organizations specifically, we are quite unique. And therefore, we work with partners, we work with ICT because we provide only the software. Or either the organization, the customer itself, has a powerful IT department and says, okay,
Yeah.
I bring the server, I bring everything, you just bring the software. Or many times it says, okay, I want a full solution, and then come with an ICT integrator to deliver what you don't deliver. And in this case, anyway, we take full responsibility, back to back, turnkey delivery and support later directly to the end customer. But the contract may be through an ICT
What is you saying?
or Hexagon, for example.
Oh, I got you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hexagon may bring a customer and say, I'm in the front,
Okay.
and you actually do and we have such customers together with them.
Meir. See, he knows what he's talking about. Definitely knows what he. GIV Solutions. We're gonna switch it out. We're gonna bring in Tom. So stay tuned. We will be right back. All right, welcome back. We're here once again, Hexagon Live. We're on the zone, right here in the zone, where it's just a collection of people who are just solving problems, and then, mad technology, mad innovation. Now we're talking to Tom. GIV Solutions is the company. Tom is what's your role now?
I'm the Global VP of Marketing and Solutions.
Global VP, Marketing Solutions. Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. How you doing?
I'm good.
You having a good show?
Definitely. Very excited event. Very nice. amazing people. I thought I was pretty intelligent until I saw who I'm up against here.
It's pretty incredible when you get right down to it, man, because I feel the same way. It's like, really? That's why it's great to be on this side of the microphone, because I can just continue to learn from people like you and others that definitely have the fingers on the pulse of what's taking place. So that's cool, by the way. So give us a little background on Tom, who you are, and then give us some opportunities to see what GIV Solutions is doing with these solutions.
Okay, so about myself, I'm 38 years old, married, +1 with another one on the way.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. And
And you're moving to the United States.
I'm moving to the US in 2026. Yeah, that's the plan. Not sure where as of yet, but that will be decided as well.
Yeah.
So I've began work in GIV Solutions. I'm Meir's oldest son. And I began from the bottom, as they said, from implementing training manuals, really doing the administrative work through system analyst, doing the design stages, the design documents, doing the implementation, the development, etc., up until I became the project manager of some of the, let's say, the more complex transportation projects that we had. The major ones are the two light rails of Israel, the operational lines, which is one in Jerusalem and one in Tel Aviv, the red line, which is also a metro and the light rail. So it goes underground.
Oh, no, light rail.
Yeah.
What is a light rail versus a rail?
Versus a rail. So it's essentially what you would call a tram, maybe.
Oh, okay.
In the US.
Sure.
It goes on the street, so it has.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This like in San Francisco, the carts.
Right.
It has different challenges because heavy rails usually are more, let's say, more deep engineering, mechanical engineering.
Oh, yeah.
And light rails have the bigger integration issues because they are running on the roads, essentially. So there are the issue of how they integrate with traffic, how do you provide the best service in terms of not having, traffic congestions and not increasing the risk on the road for the people, etc., etc. Yeah, and then after being a project manager for about 2 to 3 years, I became in the role that I am today. And it's been a hell of a journey. And in GIV, we sort of transform in the different projects that we do. We had the fortune of being a part of Israel really latest, let's say, growth spurt with several big BOT projects, build, operate, transfer projects, some of smart cities. So essentially new towns that are created from the ground up as smart cities. So everything is monitored, everything has SCADA, all the elevators, all the pumps, hydraulics, everything is controlled. And we provide a system that really holds everything together, that makes everything work in harmony, that integrates to dozens of different systems just to have a place where in the end, the guy or the woman who is in charge of, let's say, operation can see the whole picture of everything in one place.
How long was that implementation?
It was the longest part was the design stage because it was a hell of an integration to do with a lot of different systems, a lot of different departments. It was about 2 years of integration and of design, and then it was about a year or a bit less, maybe 10 months of implementation, and then a long step of assimilation with the users. So about a year or 2 years of assimilation after going live with the software.
Wow. Yeah, that's a long tail.
Yeah.
And where do we stand with that? Well, how is it performing?
So it's amazing. So currently we have, let's say, 4 out of the 5 smart cities that were created in such a manner. We have really amazing capabilities and functionalities. So one of them, I will just, as a brief example, one of them is the National Police Academy. It is run as a city. It hosts thousands of people, of police cadets that actually live there.
Yeah.
And what we were able to do is really manage the entire life cycle of each cadet, which is, if you think of it, completely has nothing to do with traditional EAM.
Hold it. Life cycle of each cadet?
Yeah.
The cadet.
The cadet.
The individual, the person.
So if I'm a cadet in the Israeli National Police Academy, I'm coming to the gate. This is my first day. I have a policeman card. I put it in the access control.
Yeah.
The access control transmits to our system who this person is, which course he belongs to. Is he a detective? Is he a beat cop? Is he a whatever? Where does he sleep? Does he has any dietary requirements? Is he vegan? Is he kosher or whatever?
Right.
And then we synchronize the entire activity. So we know which classes he needs to be and when. And we notify the logistics department to prepare everything. So if they need to do some investigating class and they need, So everything is managed in our system, which is, again, as I mentioned, completely out of the traditional EAM spectrum.
but I can see how that cadet is an asset.
Exactly.
It's a human asset, but you can treat it as an asset with certain responsibilities and you got to monitor that asset.
Exactly.
And I would imagine, correct me if I'm wrong, as a cadet goes through their training and is tracked closely, I would imagine the individuals, there's a higher level of success, competence, quality.
Yeah, definitely. The whole thing runs very, very smoothly in terms of, think about when you were in campus or something, and think about all the idle times where you come to a classroom and maybe it's not ready, maybe it's locked, maybe the AC wasn't off, wasn't on. So we prevent all of that. We make the entire organization proactive. We know, the system alerts what's going to happen to all the relevant people.
That's
and
cool.
Everything runs smoothly.
Yeah, that's good.
And regarding the Red Line of Tel Aviv, which is also an amazing project, it was the first metro line in Israel.
Which surprises me to death. Come on, it does surprise me. There you have it. It's the first one.
It's fairly new. Again, the benefit of that is that it was built smart from the ground up.
Yeah.
Because it's not a legacy project. It's something new. So we are there as the main operation and maintenance system. We are integrated, I believe, to 18 different systems that monitors different subsystems. So just imagine a pyramid of integration. And we're at the top. And we are where everyone looks when they want to know how are things running. We manage the entire KPIs, the entire operation, indicators and numbers of what's going on. We know how late are the trains, what's the percentage of punctuality, what's the percentage of availability of the train, because we integrate to the signaling system. We know what's going on in terms of maintenance because we integrate to all the different SCADA, whether it's power, facility, ticketing, you name it. We integrate to the ERP for financial, general ledger, and the financial side. It's amazing, and this project was highly complicated with 7 different contractors, each one doing different types of work. So one for signaling, one for rolling stock, one for systems, and without us, really, I doubt that this would have gone live. It was very complicated. We were the enabler of all that integration.
And it's live right now.
It's live right now.
So is it cloud-based?
No, it's on-prem.
Oh.
On-prem. It's a critical infrastructure.
There you go.
That was a limitation.
It's
also a closed network, by the way.
So now, with being on-prem, what do you do with updates?
So
how do you do that?
So we have to physically get there. It can be either via secure connection, if that is possible with the cyber team, or on site. We have our team, we can go on site.
But normally these updates require you to shut that thing down.
Mm-hmm.
How do you take an active system like what you talked about. Shut it down, update it.
So yeah. So the answer to that was in the design. It was designed to be 100% redundant. When you think about the different challenges we have in Israel, this is one of the things we take into account.
Yeah.
So the system is actually installed twice. Not just our system, everything is actually installed twice with a live configuration. So if an instance goes down, we have the different one in a different location running.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool. It's a very complex and interesting project. Definitely.
I got to tell you, out of all of the conversations I've had on Industrial Talk, that's the first one I've had. You've touched upon the academy. I've never really had that. I never looked at individuals being, used as assets to be able to track, ensure quality, all of that. That's one. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And two, talk about a redundant system. Got it on-prem, but talk about a redundant system so that you can manage something as complex as that rail.
Yeah.
Right there, man. Tom, you were wonderful.
Thank you.
That was Tom. And Meir, he's standing right over there, but anyway. All right. Once again, Hexagon Live 2025. We're on the zone right here, right now, and we're talking about solutions right there. Reach out. We're going to have all the contact information for these two gents out on Industrial Talk. Reach out. You need this company on your team. There it is.
You're listening to the Industrial Talk Podcast Network.
Yep, Meir and Tom, right there. GIV Solutions, Hexagon Live, Las Vegas. It's a great event. Walking around. You should check out some of my videos, real time, on the floor, in the zone. There's a lot going on. It's really geeky. And I love to see this in action. So go out, reach out with Meir, reach out to Tom, find out more about GIV, because they are really doing some incredible stuff. That's what they're about. All right, a couple of things. One, we're starting the Industrial News Network. Be on the lookout for that. We're going to really try to speed the news up in the world of industry. That's our goal. We want you to get as much information as you possibly can, as quickly as you can, so that you can be a success. That's what we're all about. There you go. Something new. Love it. All right, be bold, be brave, dare greatly. Hang out with Meir and Tom, and you know what? You will be changing the world. We're going to have another great conversation coming from Hexagon Live, so stay tuned.